Wesley Fofana has officially joined Chelsea. This is a move that I was hoping would happen for a very long time. And, he's a player that, he has the ability, he has the quality that in a couple of years, he's 21 still, he can become that key player for us. There's some concerns about his fitness and issues like that. But I do think that he's a player that if he's given the opportunity to thrive and, get the time to learn from a Silva, learn from a Koulibaly. Obviously, Koulibaly is still learning about the Premier League and the intensity of it. But, him having that ability and that experience in the Premier League is going to be beneficial to the team. He's 21. He signed a contract for 7 years, which, makes it difficult, for us to let him go without the club that may want him in a few years or probably 2 years, 3 years, having to spend a large amount of money. Obviously, probably will not be the same, but, I really don't want to go too deep into that because we want to look at the positives. And, this is the news that, some fans would have wanted, after losing to Southampton 2-1. It is something that, we can be hopeful that it brings us a lot of joy. I'm really happy that he signed because, even though people look at the price tag and say 70 million for him, what has he really done? But, for me, the attributes that I love from him is that he's aggressive. Even in a Leicester City team that has been struggling defensively and not been doing the greatest and, just missing out on top four, missing out Champions League 2 years in a row, 2019, 20, 2020, 21. It's something that, really gives me that hope that he can come good if he's integrated into the team correctly with the opportunity to really adapt. But, he has the ability to be versatile. He has the ability to really give us some level of rotation. It allows us to be able to utilize him on the right because he's right-footed, but also in the center if needs be for a Silva. With him being an understudy for now, with Silva being 37, 38 in September, it allows you to have that freedom to really have somebody to rotate with. Obviously, we have the fitness testing to the medical that would have showed if his ligaments need to be rectified to ensure that he doesn't have any issues leading to a broken shin, broken bone, broken foot, because obviously we know he had that injury that had kept him out for most of the season last season. So we do need to manage that part of it, the aspect, but at the same time we have to consider that he's a player that brings you that quality, brings you that freedom, to rotate, and he has the quality, he has the intensity. And the positive for me, like I said, is that he is a player that, despite being in a team that does not really have that ability of really being, very tight in the defensive area all the time, and he's thriving throughout that, it's fantastic. And, this is something that really attracted us. Now, we know that this move was not easy from the get-go. It took us 3 weeks before we really got our bid accepted. We've made approximately 5 bids, some people say 4. And the 4th one was the luckiest one, and it was agreed. And the fee of 72 million, that is the base fee, with add-ons being added onto it as well. So we have this positive here that we would never eased up. We fought hard, and even for me, especially for those who know me from Chelsea perspective, Coachilla's show and his channel, they'll know that I was losing hope on this. I lost interest in us getting him because I thought it was not going to be happening, because I thought the club would not find a compromise. And lo and behold, it's a good thing that I'm not the owner or anybody who manages the club in terms of the finance area, because I would have walked away from this and probably gone to somebody else. But for Fofana, for me, it's not a case where I didn't want him. I would have taken him since the beginning of the window. But obviously we know that in June, where we started to ease up and start to go after players, it was not the easiest to get these players in, and he wasn't attainable at that time, considering the fact that they would not have wanted to lose him. But Leicester City have been in an unfortunate financial situation where, in order for them to buy players, they have to sell. And getting this fee from us will benefit their potential transfer deadline day, transferring of players. And they've signed a goalkeeper. They have Vestergaard, who's not at the club, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But I do know that they do have some issues in terms of the defensive area because of injuries. And Leicester City have this injury strike that has affected them for so many times. But at the same time, we do need to work on that part of it, manage his fitness, get the best out of him. But like I said, Fofana coming in, having the aspirations, and I'm utilizing the video on the Chelsea website, and on Chelsea YouTube channel. You can always check that out. I'll leave it in the description, and permission from them as well. You know, credited them, ask them about it, give them credit as well, so that I can utilize it. Now the thing is, I will let you the video, you know, that I'm utilizing for this voiceover, you know, be in the description, so you guys can check out it and, you know, find the best way to, you know, get the video and you listen to what he's saying. Make some excellent references and it's very good. Wesley Fofana has officially joined Chelsea Football Club. It's a wonderful signing, hopefully one for the future, and it's something that Chelsea fans can be excited for after losing to Southampton 2-1. Let's go into the video.